It is almost that time, my friends. This package, sitting in my room for about a week. Just a few more days, baby. We just got our first poster for James Gunn's Superman movie, along with our first listen to the score and a little bit of teaser footage confirming to us we are getting the Superman trailer come this Thursday. Some of us have already gotten on board that hype train, but now it is time for the rest of us to get in, stand in line, start chewing, because the Superman hype is starting to get to me a little bit. I want to know your guys' opinions of this first poster for Superman, your thoughts on the score, what you're most expecting from this trailer, and maybe are they overhyping this just a little bit? There are some details involved with this trailer that have me concerned and wondering, but hey, I'ma let James Gunn cook. Alright, so yes, this weekend we'd started hearing the rumblings and even scoopers, one of them being Daniel RPK, who's very reliable with this stuff, that we would get our first trailer for Superman come this Thursday. And even with somebody reliable saying that, there was still some doubt, and well, all that doubt was taken away when this morning we got our first look at the Superman poster, and it is beautiful. It is gorgeous. I am loving the vibrancy, the colors, the way it is making David Cornsweet look in that suit. So many thoughts. We have a motion poster and the regular standstill poster. I'm gonna keep the motion poster up because I do like the way it looks, but it's supposed to be mimicking Superman flying up to the sky with the tagline reading, "Look up." I like that. That's a great tagline for this Superman movie, because not only is it one of the first couple of words in the iconic phrase,
"Look, up in the sky, it's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's Superman. Yes, it's Superman."
but it also works as a double meaning because we are going back to the hopeful, inspiring, cheerful Superman that has been lacking in media for some time. When I say that, people think I'm like really trying to diss Henry Cavill, when guys, I am a fan of Henry Cavill. I actually love Man of Steel, but everything that has happened since that movie, with getting people like Omni-Man, Homelander, and even for a bit Henry Cavill himself, this evil Superman trope is just tiring. I want to see a goody two-shoes Superman that helps an old lady walk down the street, save a cat from a tree, even stir a chocolate milk for little old Jimmy. The other thing I'm loving about this poster is that it is again reassuring me that the suit made for this Superman movie is going to look amazing in the film, because I said I was mixed with that first look. In fact, almost every other photo we get of David Cornsweet in this Superman suit, I say to myself, why did you then choose this to be the first look at the suit? Because it is just not doing any favors for this version of Superman. The set photos alone were looking so peak, and now this poster zooming in on it, it looks fitted to David Cornsweet's buff old body. The texture on it is so much better, and yet they're still putting a little shadow towards the area where we get to the belt and the underwear, which was also part of the first look. They don't want you to know Superman has red tighty whities, but a good Superman always has them red undies. This is just a great poster. I'm very happy with it, and I can't wait to start seeing this poster pop up in my local theater whenever I go see movies. Now, along with this poster, they also dropped a bit of a plot synopsis. It doesn't give much away, but it does reiterate something I was just talking about with this version of Superman. The plot goes, Superman, DC Studios' first feature film to hit the big screen, is set to soar into theaters worldwide this summer from Warner Brothers. In the signature style, James Gunn takes on the original superhero in the newly imagined DC universe with a singular blend of epic action, humor, and heart, delivering Superman who's driven by compassion and inherent belief in the goodness of humankind. Those last couple of words is exactly what I meant. Even kind of putting it side by side by the first poster of Man of Steel, there is just a stark comparison. This is just bringing Superman to light in a completely different way. Not saying one version is better than the other, but we have sorely been lacking in a hopeful, bright, colorful Superman, and I'm just excited to finally see that. The other big thing we got to discuss with this poster is we got our first little bit of the score. Now, I obviously can't play a lot of it for you, but just playing a little bit. Oh, it is very nice. It is uplifting, it swells, it has that feel that you would hope for in a Superman movie. Of course, we can get into debates right now about which is better, the John Williams or the Man of Steel score from Hans Zimmer. And I'm not gonna lie, having more time with the John Williams and Hans Zimmer score, I'm still leaning towards those as my preferred score. But sometimes building an attachment to a score really comes to seeing how it's used on screen. Right now, I'm happy with it and I like it, but once I actually see it used in the movie when Superman is taking flight or in a very powerful climactic scene, it could shoot it up for me because now I have an associated picture with that score. So I'm happy with it. And it seems like a lot of people are also loving the majestic feeling of this score. But now getting on to this little bit of teaser footage and the confirmation that this trailer is coming Thursday and why it's a little bit weird. So although we got this little footage that doesn't do much, but just kind of show us maybe the pod or ship that Superman came in. It's very interesting, this metal design that then just leads into the tagline of the movie and then teaser trailer Thursday. Although we, the public, will see the trailer Thursday, this trailer is actually going to be screened to a group of press members in LA come today. We had a photo from the Warner Brothers lot of this location where they're preparing a screening for press to look at this trailer. Now, I'm sure there's going to be a little bit more of announcements or maybe some more details involved with the DCU. No way they're just showing up to watch like a 1-minute 30-second trailer and then leaving. James Gunn has held these press events before, and it's really just to kind of set out the right word of where he wants his DC universe to go. But I do think this is a dangerous thing to do. While I'm loving the hype that is being built up for this singular Superman trailer, like, come on, when's the last time they did something like this where there's a screening for a trailer only a group of people will see, the poster, score, and teaser trailer for a teaser trailer? The hype is there, but people going to see this press screening, although I'm very jealous, I am just afraid that they'll walk out of that event, go to writing their articles on the professional sites, and they'll just give you a detailed description of what happens in that trailer, and that kind of ruins it for a lot of us, because I'm not going to be able to stop myself from reading that. I want to know everything about this movie now. So I do think that's kind of strange that James Gunn decided to do it this way. So, okay, let me let all these journalists see it first, and then you report it back to the people, and then in 3 days, they'll get to see on what you reported on. Risky move. Maybe they'll sign an NDA or be instructed specifically not to just detail the trailer, but to more give it a review. But again, even that is an interesting thing. We've seen people who go see an early screening of a movie, then put on their reactions online. We're literally about to get reactions for a Superman trailer, not the movie. People tweeting and going, the Superman trailer is filled with magic and wonder. It is exactly what you hope for in seeing a Superman trailer. And I guess you need this level of hype, man. A lot of pressure riding in on this movie. Well, Creature Commandos is a lot of fun and kind of the start of the DCU. James Gunn has said it. Superman is the real start to the DCU. And there's a lot of naysayers and a lot of people doubting and hoping this movie flops. But I am kind of hoping for the best for this movie. And I want it to do well because I want to see what else the DCU has to offer. So I guess time will tell, and heck, maybe expect another update from me come later today after we hear what happened at this press event and whatever other information comes lurking our way about Superman and the DCU. I throw it off to you guys. How do you feel about the first poster, score, and small teaser footage of Superman? Do you think it's overdoing it, a little too much hype? What are you most expecting to see out of the trailer? Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at 3C Films or on TikTok at 3C Films. But as always, I'm Chris. Take care.